Hello students, welcome to your own YouTube channel Study with Ehsan and I am Ehsan Anwar again at your service with a new video. So let's start. स्टूडेंट्स आज के इस वीडियो में हम लोग देखेंगे मैथ्स के 20 इंपॉर्टेंट ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस जो स्पेशली आपके आने वाले बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन के लिए ही मैंने कलेक्ट किया है। और स्टूडेंट्स अगर आपने मैथमेटिक्स का प्रिपरेशन अच्छी तरह कर लिया है या आपने जो भी सिलेबस हमारे पास हैं वो आपने कवर कर लिया है तो आप इन 20 ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चंस को ज़रूर अटेम्प्ट करें और मेरे करेक्ट आंसर बताने से पहले आप उसका करेक्ट आंसर बताएं और आप देखें कि आप कितने क्वेश्चंस का आंसर सही दे पा रहे हैं। स्टूडेंट्स अगर आप आउट ऑफ 20 18 19 क्वेश्चंस का आंसर भी सही देते हैं डेट मीन्स कि आपका प्रिपरेशन सेटिस्फैक्ट्री है। और अगर आप 20 में 20 आंसर्स सही बताते हैं देन इट इज़ वेरी गुड। और अगर आप 15 से कम आंसर बता पाते हैं तो स्टूडेंट्स इट्स अ मैटर टू टेक इट सीरियस। आपको और ज़्यादा मेहनत करने की ज़रूरत है। तो चलिए शुरू करते हैं स्टूडेंट्स। और ये रहा आज के इस वीडियो का पहला ऑब्जेक्टिव क्वेश्चन आपके स्क्रीन पर। क्वेश्चन नंबर 1, द डिग्री ऑफ ए क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन विल बी। स्टूडेंट्स ये बहुत ही इजी क्वेश्चन है लेकिन बहुत ही ज़्यादा इंपॉर्टेंट भी है। ये कई दफ़ा आपके बोर्ड एग्जामिनेशन में आ चुका है तो आई होप कि आपको इसका आंसर ज़रूर मालूम होगा। और द डिग्री ऑफ ए क्वाड्रेटिक इक्वेशन क्या होगा? 2। देन आपका ऑप्शन नंबर 2 करेक्ट ऑप्शन हो जाएगा। ऑप्शन नंबर 2 इज़ द करेक्ट, सॉरी ऑप्शन नंबर ए 2 इज़ द करेक्ट ऑप्शन। तो चलिए क्वेश्चन नंबर 2 देखते हैं। Question number 2, if sin theta equal cos theta then the value of theta will be. Here is a printing mistake, tabbing mistake. If sin theta equal to cos theta then the value of theta will be. Then always remember one thing, whenever you see that sin theta is equal to cos theta देन द वैल्यू ऑफ थीटा इज ऑलवेज 45 डिग्री। तो आपका 45 डिग्री किस ऑप्शन में स्टूडेंट्स? ऑप्शन नंबर बी। देयरफॉर द करेक्ट ऑप्शन विल बी ऑप्शन नंबर बी 45 डिग्री। नाउ लेट्स सी द थर्ड क्वेश्चन। द स्टूडेंट्स थर्ड क्वेश्चन नंबर 3। The sum of either pair of the opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral will be. The sum of either pair of opposite angles of a cyclic quadrilateral. And now the question is, what is a cyclic quadrilateral? Then cyclic quadrilateral is a quadrilateral whose all the four vertices lie on the circle. Then let there is a circle and ABCD is a quadrilateral, ABCD. Then here we see that all the vertices of the quadrilateral ABCD, that is A, B, C and D, all lie on this circle and therefore ABCD is a cyclic quadrilateral. Then in this question it is asked that what will be the sum of the angle A and angle C. That means angle A plus angle C equal to, and angle B plus angle D will be what? Then always remember one thing, in the case of a cyclic quadrilateral the sum of opposite pair of angles is always supplementary. That means its sum is 180 degree. That means the correct option will be option number B 180 degree. Option number B 180 degree. Okay, now let's see the question number 4. Question number 4. In which quadrant does the point -5 -4 lie? -5 -4 lie. Then this point we can see the x coordinate and the y coordinate both are negative. X and y coordinate both are negative. Then whenever the abscissa and ordinate, that is x coordinate and y coordinate of a point is negative, the point lie in the third quadrant and therefore the correct option will be option number C, third quadrant. Option number C, third quadrant. Third quadrant is the correct option. Now let's see question number 5. Question number 5 is question number 5. In triangle ABC, side BC is extended up to D such that angle ACD equal to 110 degree, angle BAC is 57 degree, then the value of angle ABC will be. And the options are 53, 57, 33 and 123. Then you have to choose the correct option among these four given options. Then now let's to solve this question, let's first draw the figure in triangle ABC. Then let's first draw triangle ABC. This is the triangle ABC. This is A, B and this one is C. The vertex is C. Now BC is extended to D such that angle ACD is 100 degree. BC, the side BC is extended to a point D. This is the point D, and angle ACD is given 110 degree. This is 110 degree. Angle BAC is 57. BAC, this angle is given 57. 57. 57. Let's write it clear. 57. Then we have to find the value of angle ABC, this angle ABC. Then this sum will be solved by using the interior exterior angle property. Then here 110 will be equal to 57 plus the required angle. Then the required angle will be 1 minute. If 110 will be equal to 57 and plus this angle B, or angle B is the required angle, then your correct value will be, the final answer will be 110 minus 57. 110 minus 57, and 110 minus 57 is, when you subtract, then 3, 10 minus 7 3, and it is again 10 minus 5 5, 53. Then 53 will be the correct option, and 53 is in which option? Option number A. Then option number A is the correct option. Now let's see the next question. Question number 6. If the mean of 6, 8, 9, x 13 is 10, then the value of x will be, you have to find the value of x. Here mean is given. Mean is what is mean? Mean is 10. Then we know mean, the formula of mean is sum of observations upon number of observations. And what are sum? 6 plus 8 plus 9 plus x plus 13 upon, and how many observations are there? 2, 4 and 1, 5. Then upon 5. When you add all these, 8, 6, 14 plus 9, 23 plus 13, it is 36 plus x, upon 5, and the mean is also given. Mean is 10, and when you cross multiply, 10 5s are 50, and 50 minus 10 5s are 50, 50 minus 36, it will be 14. Then x will be 14, and 14 is in the option C. Then the correct option is option number C, 14. Then the value of x is 14. Now let's see question number 7. Question number 7 is, in a throw of a dice, in a throw, 1 minute. In a throw of dice, the probability of getting a prime number will be, then whenever you throw a dice, then what are the possible outcomes? Possible outcomes are 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. And how many prime numbers are there? 2 is prime, 3 is prime and 5 is prime. 3 prime numbers are there. Then out of total 6 possible outcomes, 3 numbers are prime. Then the required probability will be, that is the probability of getting a prime number, this 3 upon 6, and when you cancel out, it will be 1 upon 2, and 1 upon 2 is in which option? Option number A. Therefore option number A will be the correct option. Now let's see question number 8. Question number 8 is, in AP, minus 40, minus 15, 10, 35 and so on, 10th term is, then how do we find 10th term? A10 using the formula A plus n minus 1 into D. A plus n minus 1 into D. And what is A here? A is minus 40, then minus 40 plus n minus 1, that is 10 minus 1, 9. And what is D? D is minus 15 and minus 15 minus 40, that is minus 15 plus 40, then 40 minus 15, it is 25, then 25, then 9, 25 9s are, it is 225 minus 40 plus 225, minus 40 plus 2 to 5, and when you subtract, the final answer will be 5 minus 0 5, and 12 minus 4 8, and this is 185, and 185 is in the option number D, option number D. Therefore correct option is option number D, 185. Option number D, 185. Now let's see question number 9. Question number 9 is, question number 9, in triangle ABC, AB equal to AC. Then let's draw the figure of triangle ABC. This is triangle ABC. ABC, A, B and C. Here it is given AB equal to AC, AB is equal to AC. Therefore angle, this angle ABC will be angle ACB, ACB, and angle BAC is 50, BAC is 50. This angle is given, this angle is 50 degree, this angle is 50 degree, and then we have to find angle ABC, ABC, this angle is to be calculated. Now we know these two angles, this angle and this angle, these two angles are equal unless each of them is x degree. Then 50 plus 2x, 50 plus 2x, 50 plus 2x will be 180, 50 plus 2x will be 180. From here 2x will be 180 minus 50, then 2x equal to 180 minus 50, it is 130, and x will be 65, x will be 65 from here, 65. Then x will be 65, and 65 is in the option number B. Therefore option number B is the correct option. Option number B is the correct option. Now let's see question number 10. Question number 10, sin 59, sin 59 upon cos 31, sin 59 upon cos 31, sin 51, the value of sin 59 upon cos 39 will be, sin 59 upon cos 31 will be, then whenever you see such a question sin 59, then sin 59 can also be written as sin 90 minus 31, sin 90 minus 31 upon cos 31, and sin 90 minus 31, this will be cos 31, and cos 31 upon cos 31, they will be cancelled out, and the correct option will be option number C, 1, option number C, 1. Okay, now let's see question number 11. Question number 11. If the roots of the quadratic equation ax square plus bx plus c is equal to 0 is real and unequal, then the value of discriminant will be, then we have studied the value of discriminant, that is d, when greater than 0, when this is greater than 0, the roots are real and unequal, therefore it will be greater than 0. You have to write here greater than 0. Now let's see question number 12. Question number 12 is cosec square theta minus 1, cosec square theta, here theta is has not been typed here, printing mistake, cosec square theta minus 1, cosec square theta minus 1 is equal to cot square theta. Here you have to write cot square theta will be in the blank. Okay, now question number 13. Question number 13 is the number of edges in a cuboid is, then number of edges in a cuboid is 12. Always remember number of edges is 12. Now let's see question number 14. Question number 14 is the ordinate of any point situated upon x-axis is, then ordinate, abscissa and ordinate, the x coordinate, there are two coordinates of any point x comma y. The first coordinate is also called abscissa, and the second ordinate, and here we are asked to the ordinate of any point situated upon x-axis, then it is always 0, Now let's see question number 15. The mean of first 5 odd numbers will be, and the first 5 odd numbers are 1, 3, 5, 7 and 9, and when you have to find the mean, then add all the numbers and divide by the number of numbers, then it will be 3, 1, 4, 5, 4, 9, 9, 7, 16, and 16 plus 9, it is 25. Then 25, when you divide 25 by 5, you will get 5, then the correct answer will be 5. Then answer is 5. 5. Okay, now let's see question number 16. Question number 16. Question number 16. The probability PE of an event, sure event, or certainly event is 1. When the event is sure to happen, then the probability is always 1, that is 100%. Now question number 17. The number of maximum tangents from an external point in a circle is, from an external point, how many tangents you can draw to a particular circle, to a given circle. Then always remember, maximum you can draw 2 tangents. Now let's see question number 18. In an arithmetic progression, dash between two consecutive terms are equal. That means difference between two consecutive terms. Then here you have to write difference of two consecutive terms are always equal. Question number 19. The distance between 2 points x1 y1 and x2 y2 will be, then there is a formula. To calculate the distance between 2 points, and which is under root x2 minus x1 whole square and plus y2 minus y1 whole square. There is a formula. You have to use this formula, and all this is under root x2 minus x1 whole square and y2 minus y1 whole square. Now next question. Let's see the last question of this video. Question number 20. Denominator of a rational number never equal to. Yes, it's a very important and conceptual question. The denominator of a rational number can never be 0. Then the correct answer will be 0. Denominator can never be 0. So students, these were the 20 important objective questions which I collected for you. Then how was the video and how were the questions? Must write in the comments. And that's all in today's video. I will be present next time with new questions and new concepts. Thank you for today. Thank you very much.